Hi guys, Nettie here from Nettie Cooking, and today I'm going to show you how to make clarified butter. Why would you want to use clarified butter? Well, you can use it in making things like mayonnaise, popcorn. Popcorn is my personal favourite. Or you can fry steaks, fry fish, saute potatoes. It's absolutely delicious, and the reason we use clarified butter and not regular butter is because the milk fats or the milk solids can burn. Whereas clarified butter can be heated up to a very high temperature and it doesn't burn, but you still get that delicious buttery taste. You can also extend the shelf life of your butter by clarifying it, so it'll keep in the fridge for up to 6 months, and if you freeze it, it can be a year. So I've got here in front of me 3 packs of 250 gram packs of butter, so 3 packs in total. I like to use salted butter, but you can use unsalted. I prefer the salted version as it's tastier in my opinion, but you can use whatever butter you would like to use. Now I've got my saucepan on a very low heat, probably 1 or 2 setting on this, not high at all. You want definitely a low heat for this. Slow and low is the key, and then what we're going to do is we're just going to add the butter to the saucepan. And as I say, you don't want to do this quickly. If you do want the butter to melt quickly, if it's been in the fridge, then go ahead and chop it into smaller chunks, but I think this is fine for what we're going to use. Okay, there is all my lovely butter, and do not stir it. I can't stress enough. Honestly guys, patience is a virtue with this one. It's only been 2 minutes and it's already starting to melt down, so you can afford to be a little bit patient. So 10 minutes in guys, and the butter is now almost completely melted. Now you can whack the heat up and boil this for 10 minutes if you want ghee, which gives you a bit more of a nutty flavour. I do like the ghee, but in this case I just want clarified butter without that sort of nutty taste to it. So I'm going to keep this on a medium to low now, and then I'll show you the next step. So we're now 20 minutes into the low setting since I put the refrigerated butter in the saucepan, and you can see now we're starting to get little bubbles. Yours may get a little bit scummy on the top, and I don't know whether you can see there, but you can see the milk solids starting to drop at the bottom, and you've got this sort of clear layer where the oils are separating from the milk solids. Now as you can see, we've still got another probably 10 minutes to go here. So again, it's been 20 minutes since we put the butter in the saucepan, and it is getting a little bit more vigorous now, even though I still do have it on this low setting. So it's been 30 minutes and you can see it's really separating now and it's becoming clearer and clearer. I like to take it a little bit further, so I'm going to take it another 10 minutes on this low heat. I've just taken it off the heat just so that I could show you the colour difference. You can see here these milk solids are starting to sort of, a bit vigorous. They're starting to clag up and clump now, so we are getting close. Okay, so it's now been 40 minutes on low, and I'm going to take it off the heat now and I'm going to let it sit. Okay, so it's been about 5 minutes, I've just let it settle, and what I'm going to do now is strain this through a colander. And what I have here is a glass jug because the butter is still going to be hot, a fine mesh strainer, and I've just put some kitchen paper in. If you do have cheesecloth, you can use cheesecloth, but who honestly has time to mess about buying cheesecloth? So paper towels will do fine. The idea for the paper towel is to catch the milk solids, and this will strain ever so slowly, but we want to be very careful when we're pouring this in. So let's do that now. Okay. You can see there, it'll start to strain through. There we go, we've got beautifully clear butter. Look how clear that is. Okay, let's carry on. And can you see all the milk solids at the bottom? Go. So the rest can go in, and I want to try and get as much of that clarified butter as I can without adding the milk solids. I think that's going to do it, folks. So let's let that strain and then we'll come back. Now this may take a little time, So go and have a cup of tea or a coffee and then come back in about 10 minutes. So the process will take about an hour in total from start to finish. Nearly done, folks. And when it is finally done, you should be left with the most beautiful golden, crystal clear, lovely, lovely butter oil. Now I've got a lovely mason jar that I use, and look at that. We'll pour that in. Hopefully this jar will be enough to house all of it. Yeah, oh, look at that, just enough. Fab. So from the 750 grams of butter, you do end up with about 430 grams of the clarified oil, just to let you know what you get at the other side. Now, you can also save the butter fats at the bottom, and you can use that, spread it on toast, do whatever if you don't want to waste it. But look at that. Isn't that a bit good?